Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Kot Enyasu YouTube channel. Kama kawaida, if you're new, make sure you subscribe. Kindly make sure you subscribe. Now, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always watching us. Thank you for supporting us. And kama kawaida, make sure you like, share this video, subscribe kama huja subscribe, and always remember to click on that bell if you've not done it, so that you'll be updated of every single time we upload a video. So what is today's agenda?
I don't know. Continue introducing us.
Today's agenda, we will be answering the most outrageous questions and the most controversial questions that people have been asking about us. Okay? That people ask us, but we've never answered them, in short. Okay? So if you need to take a minute to go and pee, kama unataka nafasi ya kwenda msalani, nenda msalani kwa sababu it's gonna get hot. Do we give them a minute?
Okay, Mr. Mtuse.
1 minute to go to the toilet.
Unaniletea maji. Kwa hiyo nitakunywa nini?
1 minute to go to the washroom. 1 minute. 1 minute. If you need anything, babe, before we start the video. Now why are you being stubborn?
You want me to talk, but there's no drink.
We will drink afterwards.
Drink afterwards?
You'll drink water and you'll drink something else.
Okay, guys, and these seats and this table or these furnitures are from Okoa Furniture, located in Roysambu. Okoa Furniture.
This furniture.
That's the username on all social media platforms.
Yeah.
Just go and search Okoa Furniture. Located in Roysambu, we do deliveries countrywide. Popote upo, mzigo inakufikia. Yeah. And around Nairobi, we have payment on delivery and we have free delivery. Around Nairobi. Sijasema ukue uko nje. Around Nairobi, payment on delivery and free delivery. You get your furnitures. And we deal with everything about wood and marble. Ziko, zote kila kitu ziko. So go and check them out, Okoa Furniture, on all social media pages. Take us through.
Natumai. I'm hoping that you have gone to the toilet if you needed to go to the washroom, not toilet, washroom. I'm hoping you've all gone, right? So we start the video, right? Yeah.
The video is already started.
Okay, so we start the questions.
Okay.
Question number 1. Actually, it's not here, but I feel like we should tell people really. We should answer. Have we dated for 9 years? Or do we know each other for 9 years? Or have we been married for 9 years?
I don't know. Can you tell me?
So answer the question.
See, girls are good with dates, with the math.
Okay, let me say this, yeah? We met in the year 2016. Okay? We became friends. We were friends from 2016, 2017, and then 2018, we started dating. 2018, 2019, 2020, we were dating. We broke up. We had a period of breakup. Then we got back together in 2022, right? Up to now. So from there, you can just say it's 9 years of friendship and 6 years of dating. That makes sense.
It's okay.
Yeah. So 9 years, we were friends before we were lovers. So yes, I think we've answered that question. Okay. The next question. Are you dating or are you legally married? If not, do you plan on getting married?
Are you asking me those questions? Are you asking us?
Us. I've already answered the first question.
Are you asking me or us?
Us. It's what people ask us.
Yeah. Currently, we are in a come we stay marriage. Yeah, nothing official yet, but our family know each other. My family knows her family and her family knows my family. But so the papers, procedures, dobado. We are on the way there, but we have no hurry. One thing that we are sure of is that we are in a marriage, and right now is not like the other time back in the day when we were just saying, we are dating or it's trial and error. No, right now we know what we want in life, and it's settling down. She moved in 2023, and we have started doing everything as a married couple.
Okay, you've not answered the second one. Do you plan on getting married?
Yeah, we are. Let me say this. We are looking for the procedures, like the papers, if it will be court, It will be a Christian wedding. It will be a traditional wedding. We'll do it.
So you plan on getting married one day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not one day. It's just because the finances are not here. If tomorrow we get the money, we'll do the procedure tomorrow. Okay. If we get the money right now, we are ready. We are ready for everything.
It's like a procedure, like it's a surgery.
There's no money. The money is the problem.
Okay, fine.
Because we have to pay the bride price. We have to do the parties. We have to do a lot of things. So we are looking for the money. When the money is here, we'll make you aware of what we are doing.
Okay, now I'm not sure if this should be the next question or this one. Okay, let me ask this one before, so that this one can be followed by this one. Okay. Before we
something 1 minute.
Okay,
you can just ask the question.
The question is, okay, let me first ask about finances before we go deep. Okay. Who makes the most money, and how do we manage and distribute our finances? How do we manage and distribute our finances?
So tell us.
Who makes the most money? You make the most money. How do we manage and distribute our finances? So apart from our different accounts, we have a joint account. So people know that we are content creators, and most of the time we work together, right? So the money that we make together from our content and from doing digital marketing for companies and brands, that is the money that we have in our joint account, right? So the money in our joint account is money that we have made together, and mostly that is the money we distribute across what? Across the bills that need to be paid, right? So if it's rent, that is the money we distribute towards rent and everything. Then the money that we make separately is some you give me for upkeep, right? And yes, that's how we distribute our finances.
Hi,
and mine I give Tim.
No, what I can say about financing or finances is you just do like unashughulikia kitu unaona it has the first priority.
Yeah.
When you are like a couple, you are working together, ukishika hiyo pesa, it be a million, it be 100,000, it be 50,000 or 10,000. Make sure that you use it on something that you think is the first priority. Don't get money that you buy shoes, you buy like just luxury, and the most important things you're not working on it. You have to weigh. As much as you need that thing or you need that luxury, you have to weigh what comes first so that you can work on it. Because pesa, by the way, pesa ukuja na pesa uisha. So if you just use the money because the money is available, kesho you'll be the one crying, or you'll be the one bankrupt or broke.
Okay. So I think we've answered that question. The next question is, how do you deal with online negativity? And is there a time we had to put an act for our social media platforms? Like, is there a time we've had to pretend to be able to like present content to our online fans?
I think this happens to many people. Hata sisi pekee tu. The first time or the first moments when we were doing content creation, we were not sure that it will blow up or will become this viral. So we had to, sometimes we just had to shoot content even if you're in bad terms. We just like pretend for 1 minute or 2 minutes, we shoot the content, produce it, and we go back to the normal thing. If we are having quarrels, we just keep quiet or even avoid each other. But as time goes, after like 6 months, we came to another solution. Like we can shoot like a lot of videos and we just post them the moment we are not in good terms, so that nothing affects the content and nothing affects us.
So that we do not also affect our fans. Like we are portraying that we are always okay out there, but we are not. So we just decided to like be shooting a bunch of content, then preserving it in order so that when there's rain, like during those days, we do not, our pages are also not blank, because this is a business for us. Content creation is a business for us. So it means even when you are not in good terms with your partner in a business, the business has to continue. Yeah, so that is just what we decided to do. But babe, I don't think we have answered how do we deal with online negativity.
Negativity, according to me, I have a thick skin about it. Nothing you'll say or nothing that you'll comment it will affect me, unless you're talking about my wife. That one I have to address it. But when it's personal on me, nothing affects me. I have that thick skin because from the moment I was grown up, or I was mature enough to know what I want to do, I was a social media person. Like, I've been a dancer, I've been a designer, so cameras have been following me all over, and I've just grown that thick skin. Because people used to talk about my hair, talked about my gap, everything like about me. Someone had an opinion out there, and you don't have just to address everything someone is talking about you. So I've learned to be focused on what I'm doing. But when you talk about my wife, that's the moment I'll have to react, and I'll have to give you a comeback, or even I'll have just to do a full video addressing you so that people can know how bad you are.
Okay, personally, they used to get to me, but also, like he said, he's always like there by my side during when I feel like I really, really want to read the comments. I think Scott is always there to like tell me, no, do not read the comments, not let them get to you. Sometimes he even sees when they get to me and he's like, leave those people alone, ignore them. So I think with time, I've also learned how to just ignore and not read them. And if I read them, just ignore them and just move on with my life. Because I think people will always have something to say about you. Okay, people will always have an opinion, and people are guaranteed to their own opinion. Okay, so the next question is, how do we deal with our arguments?
Arguments people have to solve, people have to talk through them. Like, for us in this house, we can't go on if we have an argument. We can't brush it off, like just assume or give each other space and say, hey, atacheka tu baadaye atakuja. We don't do that.
We actually have a role.
We have to solve it, no matter what the time is. We make sure like the next hour or the next day or the next phase of the day doesn't come when we are still angry at each other or we haven't found a solution. You have to man up, or you have to take the responsibility of your mistake, or even if it's a general mistake, we have to take it and solve it
and talk about it. Yeah, communication is everything. Same applies. Same applies for people who are not always together. You know, people will say that you guys are always together, it's very easy for you to solve a misunderstanding. No, same applies for even those that are not staying together, or even in different counties and countries. You should at least communicate. If possible, meet up and talk. That is the best way to resolve.
Never take any mistake like a small one or a big one. Just solve it. Because kuna vitu mi huona kwangu ni ndogo sana, kwake ni kubwa.
True.
And vice versa. So you just have to talk, come to a middle ground, solve it. Now people pia stop assuming like you can solve problems through having that thing or making love. You just assume that is not even solving the mistake or the problem. You're just running away from it.
Yeah.
Because not every time you'll be in that position of just making love. That is not even a solution. That's running away from the problem.
Okay. What is your take on intermarriages? Like, the way you are Luya and I'm Embu.
I just love intermarriages, and even my lifestyle, most people that I've engaged with or interacted with are different communities.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, hata ukiniuliza mimi nimeinteract na Waluya wangapi, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4. But these other communities or tribes, I can't count, because that's most of the people who have made me to be Scott are not even my tribe.
True.
And even they don't come from one tribe. They are very different people scattered around the country.
Intermarriages actually bring a community to different communities together. That is just like making a whole nation united. So I think intermarriages are just okay, right? You too, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
I am. The next question. Let me spice this conversation kidogo so that people do not feel like tunauliza swali moja sana, tumedwell on very serious things. Now, let's spice the conversation kidogo tu. Kidogo. If you are to choose if you are to choose one position for life, what would it be? One position. Just one for the rest of your life. Just know you'll be going
to choose.
You just know you'll be going through that cycle for 365 days and 365 days.
One
and
thing, I can't choose a sex position because I have to consider you.
Consider me how?
Yeah, I
but
have
you
to
also
consider you. If
I
choose for myself, itakuwa ni mimi peke yangu, I'm just enjoying. What about you?
So even if me I choose, you'll not be enjoying because it's me I have chosen.
Tutakuja kwa ile normal ile yenye imekuwa kiwork for people from long time ago. Hizi zingine ni sisi wenyewe we have been coming up with.
So you choose one.
As generation comes, you're the one choosing, not me.
Me I choose Kifo cha Mende, you.
Wayahudi, you will just flow with that. We will flow with Wayahudi.
You'd pick Kifo cha Mende.
Yeah. That's what you want.
You're lying.
That's what you want. Don't like Kifo cha Mende.
Aya, sawa. The next question. What is the right age to get married and to get children? And do we have children? And do we plan on getting children? So Jibu, answer, do we have children? Do we plan on getting children? And what is the right age to get married and get children?
We don't have children and we'll have children, a lot of them. Tutakuwa na watoto kaa 10 hivi. Watoto ni wengi.
We do plan on getting married, on getting children.
The right age to get married, according to Africa or according to our constitution and rules, I think 18 years and above, you are okay to get into any relationship, to get into any marriage. It's okay. But hakunanga right time because it just depends with your plans and your decisions. Ukisema unataka kuolewa at 30
and your stability, are you mentally stable?
To have kids at 20 years, get those kids. So it just depends with what
and
you want.
And your stability. Do you know you should be like mentally stable for you to even raise a kid?
Yeah.
Like, because there are people who fall into depression when they have kids. There are people who get into a marriage and they're not happy.
Just don't get into things because people are telling you, or because there's pressure around you. Or do it because you are doing it for you and you think is the right thing for you to do in that moment.
Aya, sawa. Aya, swali ambalo watu wamekuwa kiuliza sana.
Uliza swali. Acha niangalia for cameraman.
This is the second last question actually. Second last, then one more. What family planning method do you use? Do we use?
We don't use family planning. We are engineers. We are
architects.
Architects. We are good at our thing, the thing that we do.
We do not fail. When we put a building straight, it's going to be straight. In short, what you're trying to say, as you use withdrawal method.
Yeah, we do pull and pray, withdrawal. You no depositing.
Actually, family planning.
Withdraw from the agent, no depositing.
Actually, family planning, I feel like it's a whole topic because there are people who've used certain family planning methods and they were just okay. But us, we are scared because, hey, let me tell you something. You can get into a family planning method that works for you, but now interferes with the period now when you want to get children. You understand? So that has always been our biggest fear. Like, what if we get into a family planning? Yes, and then it works for us, but now it delays our period of getting children because we still want to get children. Okay, so now we are not into any family planning method. And do we plan on getting into any?
No, there's no family planning.
We do not plan into.
We can't do it.
Aya, sawa. The last question, what is your take on separation and divorce? Pia, answer. Have we ever had the conversation of separation and divorce between us? Like, what if we separated? What if we divorced and everything?
Separation is pale. Hiyo ni kitu inaweza happen because as much as that we pray to God or we do everything, what I always say is this: you can be doing everything right and still get separated.
True.
You can be doing things very wrong, but you push your life till when you are aged or till death do us apart.
True.
But kitu nafaa kuambia, you should be ready for that conversation. Inafaa iko kwa kichwa yako.
Talk about it.
One thing sisi tumekuwa nayo na it's like a foundation. Tunasemanga tukikosana, we don't separate on bad terms or zile vitu mbaya mbaya because we have to troll each other for us to separate. No, because we have ever separated and we got back, we reconnected
because we were friends.
We were friends because it's not sijui ati, I don't know, you people, you know what I'm talking about. Msikosane because kukosana iko tu. like the person you've been living with like 5 years or 10 years, tomorrow you just treat them like a total stranger or a total monster. No, don't do those separation, but just put in your mind like sometimes it doesn't work out.
Yeah, true. But then I have seen a lot of comments of people telling us mtaachana too and everything. Let me tell you something. We do not have control over life. We do not even have control over the next minute. We might argue over big things and not separate, but argue over small little thing that leads to our divorce. You understand? But now, let me tell you, we do not have control over what is going to happen in life. But as we say, we're just living day at a time. You understand? If today we are happy, let us embrace today as a happy day. If we get into a misunderstanding and we resolve it, let us also embrace the fact that we have resolved that conflict. But if it ever gets to a point where we have unresolvable issues and it calls for separation, then also let's separate in a what way? In a good way. So that, yeah, because Scott has built me, I have built him. You understand? If we are right now in a business together, we are a brand. If he goes out there, I still want him to do well in life. If I go out there, he still wants me to do well in life. You understand? So if ever a separation comes in, we want to separate in the most best way. In short, that is what you're trying to say. But that is not what we are praying for. We pray for a very good life. We pray to live happily ever after. And the only separation we are hoping for is probably death. That is the only thing that we hope for in life, because everyone has to die at the end of the day. But now, if it ever comes, we really, really want to do it in a very, very mature way. So yes, I think that's it.
For more questions, more quizzes, anafanya wapi? Andikeni hapo comment section. Alafu something kama uko kwa relationship, if you are in any relationship, stop dwelling too much in the future. Dwell in what you have there, what's present, kitu kiko hapo. Shughulika na yenye uko nayo hapo kwa macho yako. Future itakam tu. By the way, what determines the future is what you are doing in the present. Because if you dwell yourself in future, ati nataka nini, no, you won't even reach there. But you can dwell into your present, that present will build your future.
But then nimesoma comments leo of someone saying that we work so hard for a life that we do not even have an idea of what it will be tomorrow. But that statement does not mean you stop working hard. It just says live for the moment. Kama uko na mkate leo and you do not have milk to take it with that bread and you have water, if you cannot afford the milk, kunywa hiyo mkate na kunywa hiyo kula mkate na kunywa na maji. That is what that statement means. You understand? If you ever feel like we're at a point where you feel like you're in a marriage as well and you're not comfortable, learn how to talk to each other. Okay, learn how to put your problems on the table, because marriage is beautiful if you want it to be beautiful, and it can also be hell if you want it to be hell. Because understand the fact that this is not your brother, this is not your sister. You're just different people who are coming from different backgrounds who are raised differently. You are meant to vikombe ziko. I remember your mom, sometime we argued and your mom sent me a message akaniambia vikombe ugongana, cups collide, but it doesn't mean that every single time cups collide they have to break. Hata hizi vikombe za glasses zina colliding and unaona zote ziko sawa. So there will always be arguments. Just know how to handle marriage. Okay, so if there are other questions that you'd want us to answer, you can write them and we can do a part 2, sindio, of answering those questions. And make sure subscribe. Okay, na pia subscribe kwa yangu. Hebu ambia subscribe kwa yangu.
Huyu mtoto mdogo wangu amefungua YouTube yake inaitwa The Real Nyasu. Go and subscribe and you follow. She'll be covering lifestyle videos mostly, but pia vitu zingine atakuwa anafanya.
True.
Yeah.
Bye guys.